Hey fams, welcome to CryptoReality. Please be advised that I'm not your financial advisor, and everything I'm gonna say here is based on my opinion. I'm not gonna say buy or sell in here, just pure insights. Okay, so now let's dive in. Let's take a look. Cardano, ADA USD. Okay, as you can see here, we've managed to hold some nice support in here. Look at your weekly time frame here for ADA. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, we have a multiple support here. Alright, and eventually, and I hope we manage to hold those support line there. Okay, a nice support, and here's your resistance trend line from this top towards to this right now. So what I'm expecting right now is maybe we fulfill this gap right here. If cryptos will pump, eventually ADA could pump around 0.77 area and come back down here. I don't know if it's going to break, then we're gonna retest these lows right here at 0.15, 0.14 area, or before a blast off. Okay, if we're gonna enter the bearish case and a bear market comes, then we're gonna see this consolidation before the blast off to the upside. Okay, do I think ADA will drop lower than this? Maybe it could be in its all-time low, right? If the bear market continues, we can expect ADA to go as low as 0.025, right? But what I'm seeing here is this is a nice support. So what I'm thinking is maybe if we break this to the upside, okay, if we manage to close above this one and the retrace, of course we have a lot of resistance here. Okay, first of all, this one 1.33. okay, next up could be here. Okay, we could be eventually stopped by here, 2.39, 2.4 area for ADA. But if we're so bullish enough, we could reach $5 for ADA. Okay, as of course this is your resistance trend line right here. That's why I'm picking 5.22 US dollar as your peak of the market, but eventually it will take us into next year, right? What if next year is your bull market and we're just pricing in? Look at your XRP. What if this is the true value of XRP? The $3 mark after the SEC sued case. What if we are just priced in, right? What if we are just starting? Okay, maybe we can hold this support area, this $2 mark, 1.9, 1.8, whatsoever. As long as we're not heading down below, we can still go up. But the signs that I am talking about are still at play. If we're gonna see those signs that I'm talking, especially in a weekly time frame, okay, if you're gonna see, yeah, death cross here, further coming back up in the weekly time frame, it will cross here. Okay, if eventually it cross, then it's done. We're gonna enter a bear market, yeah, that's for sure, unless there's a major fundamental news that coming that will pump the cryptos, then it will be. So if you're gonna exit, please don't exit at all unless you needed your money. So just like we said, all of the YouTubers and other people says, don't put all your money that you can't afford to lose or the money that you need into your investments. Okay, also don't put your all egg in just one basket. I don't know if that's the saying, yeah, but you know what I mean. So let's go back to ADA here. Okay, I was just thinking that this is nice. Okay, this is nice chart for ADA, just like it did in the past. Okay, look at this. Maybe here we are right now. Okay, and it pumps really hard. So that's my insights for ADA. Let's go on Hbar. I was just looking for Hbar. Okay, look at this pattern of Hbar right now. Okay, we have this triangle here. Okay, we have this triangle here also in the past, near 2020, before the blow of top Hbar. I saw some similar patterns here. Okay, I saw some similar patterns there. So I'm picking right now that if I'm right, Hbar could go as high as $1 in 2026. Yep, that could be May to August 2026. But of course, if BTC will fall, XRP will fall, eventually all of the cryptos will fall too. So it would be like, instead of going up, maybe we're gonna consolidate here for more years. Okay, until the next bull run, which is 2021. I'm expecting it. So yeah, don't get me wrong about this. This is just my own insights. If it breaks here, for example, we close below here, and we can go back up immediately, then expect a drawdown to this area of 0.06 and maybe consolidate, chip chop sideways there before another blast off to the upside. So I'm just preparing everyone, including myself, for the possible scenarios here. Okay, I'm not talking for my own self, for my own beliefs. I'm just basing on the charts, because it feels like we're still in a bear market, you know. Although we pump here, it feels like we're still in a bear market. This is just a bear market pump, and maybe we haven't seen the real bull market. Okay, look at Dogecoin. Okay, as you can see here, this chart that I am looking here, this chart right here, similar to this chart in the past before it blows up off top. See that? You know what I'm talking here? This one, I don't know if you see that. Are you with me, guys? I don't know. I was just thinking the same here. Did you look at that? I don't know. I am kind of bullish right now. I'm kind of bullish because of the patterns that I am seeing right here. Okay, so don't get me wrong, this is not the first time Dogecoin did that. Okay, even in the past few years, 2016, right? What you see here is this one, right? Before the blow off stuff. I don't know. It's just the pattern that I am looking for. And of course, if we're gonna enter the bear market, then it's still the same, just like the other cryptos. You're gonna consolidate here before the blast off. That's what I'm thinking here. And now maybe this one looks like the XRP chart, right? That we have this blow off stop, consolidate for years. We got the retracements, and we're gonna drop back down, another retrace, and then pump higher. Yeah, it could be. So if you learned something here, please like, subscribe, and the notification bell for me. Guys, look at your US dollar dominance right here. Okay, look at this weekly time frame here. Yep, this is the same. This is the same, unless we go back down here. Okay, unless we go back down here and close like this and go down and consolidate here, then the bull market continues. But if it plays out like this, if you're gonna play out like this and to be like this, then the bear market continues. So either way, you have to look and focus on the charts. You have to look at this US dollar dominance right here. Okay, in the weekly time frame, I don't see any weakness here. Maybe on a daily, something that could drop this back to this level and kind of rejected. Maybe we have supports here and then a double top again before a continuation to the upside. Okay, so that's what I am seeing here. So always do your own research. Don't listen to me, don't listen to other YouTubers, you don't listen to other person. If you want to succeed here, follow your plan. We're just guides. We're just showing you the possible outcome, ups or down. Yeah, we can say we can go up, we can go down, but the question is how it will happen. Okay, that's what I'm showing you. The possible scenarios here. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Yeah, daily time frame MACD wants to cross. I hope it goes down so we can see some pumps here. So okay, stay healthy, stay strong. Okay, always do your own research, follow your plan, don't get wrecked. God bless.